a recording for Monday, the 20th of May, 2026. Trades taken by the SetUpps FRISX RAZOR signal indicator. I thought I'd make this video as well because I started my first video on Tuesday, right? And I went back to Monday, I think it was Wednesday, so first video recording Tuesday's trades. And I thought I did touch on Monday's trades, but I thought I'd sort of create a separate video for Monday. So this is obviously Friday evening, Friday the 24th. This is my second video today, so I'm on fire at the moment. I'm getting used to this and I'm sort of enjoying it. So I thought I'll put another video together to basically go into a bit more detail on Monday's trade. So as you know, you may have seen a few videos already of mine. We've been monitoring the signal indicator all week, and I thought I'll sort of start off properly, sort of sharing Monday's trades as well. So what happened is on Monday we had a signal as well, and if I don't want to go too much into detail, but you can watch my video with the thumbnail 120 pips. That explains, that's the long one, it's about 33 minutes, and that explains much about the signal and me sort of waffling, getting used to the whole YouTube presentation. So yeah, you get a bit more detail there. But that was my first video, so please pardon the errors and the ums and the arms and the long explanations. So basically, this trigger, we had a buy signal on Monday at about 6:20 in the morning, and first, obviously, the market went against us, so it triggered another one at 6:30 in the morning, and then it triggered another one at 6:32, and it triggered another one at 6:34, then another one again. So now, if you are in a trade, if you, for example, took the first trade at 6:26 and you found yourself in the drawdown, as I said, I always make sure that every trade I take, I am aware of the risk I'm accepting, and then stick to it. So you put your trade on, set your stop loss, set your take profit, and then leave the trade. Now, if you're watching it, then you can decide to take another trade again. But again, you have to make sure it's within your risk management limits. So, for example, if you had a maximum of one lot size to trade, and you decided to trade 0.2 lots on this trade, for example, then you could then take all 5 trades. That's the same thing, or you could just take the one lot on this trade or that trade, whatever it is. When the signal comes and you take that buy signal, now if it's the same buy signal, normally I'll take up to 2. If I got this first trade signal and I took a trade on that, my strategy is I go a bit light initially, and then I'll double up. But I would have taken this trade first because the signal had come. I'd have seen these signals, probably taking the second one, and I'd have stopped there. So I'd have had 2 trades running. But let's assume you only took one of the trades, and let's assume you took the very first one, which is most likely because we've gone back, so we can then, we're speaking in hindsight now, we can say, oh, we saw this. But at that point, when you're in the trade, you're only taking the signals appeared. You're going to take the first trade. So I'm going to use the analysis or based on you taking the first trade, if it makes sense. So let's assume you took the first trade. You put that trade with, obviously the signal displays a TP level and a stop loss level. So that'll be a take profit level, and that is your stop loss level. Now you've taken the trade, or you've entered the signal. You've got a 20 pip stop TP and a 20 pip stop loss. So what you're doing now, you're basically waiting. If the trade goes in your favor, you're making 20 pips. If it goes against you, you lose 20 pips. So those that traders or know how to work out pips would know that this is basically gone into a drawdown. You realize that it's gone down but about 50%, actually more than about 60% drawdown, probably almost 70% drawdown, and after a while it goes into profit, and now it hits TP at 820. So from 626 to 820, looking at under 2 hours, hit TP, 20 pips in the bag. Okay, so that's the first trade of the day. Again, I did explain in my other video, if you're taking a second one, for example, you missed the first one, you'd have got, it's none of the trades, none of the signals hit stop loss. Okay, so they were all successful. So I'll base it on 20 pips win for that trade, that signal. Now you've got the next signal that came on that candlestick at 10:59. So put this there, 10:59, and that's 20 pips. That's 20 pips take profit and 20 pips stop loss. And you'd see that triggered on that candle here. Went into a bit of a drawdown, and then it just as it got into profit about 6 pips, give or take 6 pips, we had a buy signal. Now that buy signal, what I would have done and what I would do, what I usually do, is I will close that sell and respect the new signal. So I'll close that sell and take the new buy. So that would have been 6 pips. So far 6 pips banked, and then taking the buy, and you can tell with the buy signal that was triggered at the same time, about 108 UK time. So that was a buy. Again, went into a bit of a drawdown, and then went up again into profit, and then boom, 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 hit TP at 244. So between 108 and 244, about 1.5 hours, give or take, that hit TP as well. So for Monday, the 20th of April 2026, we had a buy, or we had a few buys, a sell, and a buy, and all were in profit. So we had a total of 46 pips, which is 20 pips here, 20 pips there, 6 pips here, 46 pips.